All right, today we've got some homemade pizza with garlic bites and sauce. You can make your own pizza dough, but I like to buy the kind they have at Aldi's, pretty solid and very cheap stuff. You also can maybe get some from your favorite pizza shop if they sell it. Any kind of shredded cheese will do, but the low moisture stuff will bubble less when you are baking. Then some pepperoni if you want it, and then we have cornmeal to help give the pizza a crispy texture, flour, and sugar. And then definitely want some Parmesan to add to your sauce, and tomato paste is kind of the main ingredient for sauce. You can really add anything you like to make your pizza sauce, but this is kind of what I like. Got some garlic powder, parsley, basil, red pepper flakes, chili powder, oregano, and then some kind of salt and pepper. I have got this mixture of seasonings here I found at the Dollar Tree. It was actually pretty good, but you can use any kind of mixture of salt and pepper, or just add salt and pepper. First, we want to make our sauce so it is ready. When the dough is ready, get yourself the smallest spoon you have to get out that tomato paste, and then add in a little water. We are going to mix this up to get a desired texture, and you can add more water. Now we're going to add sugar, oregano, chili powder, red pepper flakes, garlic, parsley, basil, and then that sodium pepper stuff we had. Poured a little faster than I was anticipating. Just going to mix that up and give it a smell test, just so I know that I think it's going to taste good. And if you don't have the strongest sense of smell, you can get a testing spoon to kind of get a little taste. And now we are going to add some Parmesan. A lot of your favorite restaurants definitely use Parmesan in their pizza sauce, and it also doubles as a really good dipping sauce for your garlic bread bites we're going to make. Now preparing the dough, we're going to pour some flour and cornmeal on our cutting board, or you can do this right on your stovetop. Just kind of mix it up until it's a uniform color. Then we're going to press our dough right into that. Going to try to collect a lot of that before really trying to spread it out. And now we're going to start making this something like a circle. And it's not really important to be super circular. I mean, it doesn't really matter what it looks like as long as it tastes good. But eventually we will start stretching it out here. And then what you want to do is kind of put one hand in the middle and use your other hand to kind of stretch out the edge. And you just kind of do this and move it in a circle and spin it around. Then we want to preheat our oven to 350 and set our dough into our pizza pan. Kind of can stretch it out here if you really want to get super circular and really get like the perfect size and all that. This is where you want to worry about that, but I don't really care as much. Then you want to grab your sauce and get one heaping spoonful right in the middle, and then you just kind of want to use the back of the spoon to kind of spread it around kind of thinly. You don't really need as much sauce as you would think. After cooking quite a few pizzas, I usually use just about one spoonful. Every once in a while I'll put a little more, but this is usually about a right amount for me. And then you don't really want to get super close to the edges. Try to leave half an inch to an inch around the edges, and yeah, that'll give you your nice crust. Then adding our cheese. You can use just about as much cheese as you like, but once you can't really see the sauce anymore, that's just about the right amount. Spreading thinly, then adding any other toppings you want before setting that in the oven. Now we're going to work on those bread bites. Basically, you're going to take that pizza dough, press it into the cornmeal and flour again before stretching it out here. Then we take our pizza cutter and get one nice cut right down the middle. Then we just kind of cut this into slices from the side, and these will expand quite a bit, so you kind of want to cut these a little small. But yeah, cut this up on the side, and this will be your bread bites. Pretty much, you don't add anything else, and because of that cornmeal, they won't really stick to the pan. Same thing with the pizza. You don't have to spray the pan or anything. They won't really get stuck. Alright, so in about 15 minutes, those garlic bites will be done. We're going to make the sauce, get some butter, oregano, garlic powder, and parsley, and sugar. Add it into your pan once the butter is melted. And this is going to smell amazing. Go ahead and take those garlic bites out. Turn your oven up to 425 to finish off that pizza. Once they're brown on the bottom here, they're done. And then we're just going to mix them around a bit. And then we're going to add in the Parmesan. I kind of found it easier to do it after putting the bites in there. That way the Parmesan doesn't want to clump together as much. And that's pretty much it. Take your pizza out when it starts to get a little crispy brown on the edges, and it is done. Now you can make pizza at home, only cost you a few dollars, and you can really mix it up with toppings. I like to do mushrooms, chicken, green olives, Obviously pepperoni, you've done barbecue chicken before, and you really can just do all sorts of stuff and definitely save some money on takeout. I like to make pizza especially on the weekend when I've got time on my hands, and it really is pretty fun and very good, especially when you get the sauce right.